Welcome. You are watching Defense Web TV, your daily source for updates on global defense and security development across land, air, and sea. Today is Friday, which means it's time for our weekly. We will take a look at 5 key stories that made defense headline over the past few days. The US deployed its Dark Eagle hypersonic system to Australia for the first time. China and Russia conduct an unprecedented joint naval drill in the Sea of Japn. Taiwan received its first US-made Altius 600M kamikaze drone. Europe GMARS rocket launcher achieved its first successful live fire in New Mexico. Thailand ordered new SAAB Gripen E fighter jet to modernize its air force. During the Talisman Cyber 2025 exercise, the US Army deployed the long-range hypersonic weapon system, known as Dark Eagle, to Australia's Northern Territory. Capable of striking targets over 1,000 miles away, it enhanced the Allied rapid response capability in the Indo-Pacific.
The long-range hypersonic weapon, LRHW, also known as the Dark Eagle, is one of the US Army's most advanced long-range precision systems. It uses the Common Hypersonic Glide Body, CHGB, and a 2-stage booster to deliver Mach 5+ speeds and maneuverability, making it nearly impossible to intercept. Though its exact range is classified, estimates suggest it exceeds 2,775 kilometers, allowing it to penetrate deep into contested environments. A full LRHW battery includes mobile launchers, a battery operations center, and support vehicles for rapid deployment. The system's deployment to Australia is both a demonstration of US technological readiness and a strategic move amid growing tensions in the Indo-Pacific. China's expanding anti-access area denial A2AD capabilities, especially around the Taiwan Strait and South China Sea, aim to limit US influence. Positioning the Dark Eagle in Australia extends American strike reach into these flashpoints and reinforces deterrence by denial. Australia's location, political alignment through AUKUS and the Quad, and secure environment make it an ideal host for this capability. Operationally, the deployment validates the US Army's multi-domain operations (MDO) concept, integrating long-range fires with cyber, space, and intelligence efforts. During Exercise Talisman Sabre, the system was tested under Joint Command, simulating real-time sensor-to-shooter targeting, strategic strikes, and operations in austere environments, key elements for readiness and integration with Allied forces. The fielding of the LRHW marks a return of the US Army to theater-level strike missions, traditionally dominated by the Navy and Air Force. As peer threats rise, particularly in the Indo-Pacific, land-based hypersonics give commanders a rapid, precise strike option, even when air and sea access is contested. Ultimately, deploying Dark Eagle in Australia signals a major shift in US deterrence strategy and Army force posture. It demonstrates a forward commitment to allies, integration into joint operations, and readiness to project power in one of the world's most strategically volatile regions.
From August 1st to 5th, China and Russia held the joint Sea 2025 naval exercise off Vladivostok, featuring the first ever docking of a Chinese Kilo-class submarine in Russian port. The drill included air defense, anti-submarine warfare, and live-fire operations.
China and Russia launched their joint Sea 2025 naval drills off the coast of Vladivostok, marking the 11th iteration of the annual exercise. Set to last 3 days, the drills include anti-submarine warfare, air defense, anti-missile operations, submarine rescue and live fire, exercises aiming to enhance interoperability between the two navies in strategically significant waters. The Chinese naval group includes vessels from both the Northern and Eastern Theater fleets of the People's Liberation Army Navy, signaling a push for broader regional integration. The fleet features several advanced Type 052D destroyers, the backbone of China's surface navy, equipped with 88 vertical launch cells capable of deploying cutting-edge missiles such as the YJ-18 cruise and YJ-21 hypersonic missiles. In contrast, Russia's contribution is led by a Soviet-era Udaloy-class destroyer, underscoring the technological gap between the two fleets. While Beijing and Moscow claim the drills are not aimed at any third party, their timing coincides with Resolute Force Pacific 2025, a major US-led military exercise involving Japan, Australia, and other allies. The overlapping operations reflect deepening strategic divides in the Indo-Pacific, where China and Russia increasingly present their partnership as a counterweight to US-aligned coalitions. Both nations have conducted regular joint military exercises since signing a no-limits partnership in early 2022. These include patrols in the Pacific-Baltic Sea drills and even bomber flights near Alaska. Joint Sea 2025 continues this trend, reinforcing a maritime alliance that has grown in both scope and complexity. The drills near Vladivostok not only enhance tactical coordination but also signal political alignment between the two powers in an increasingly contested maritime domain.
On August 4th, Taiwan Army took delivery of its first Altius 600M kamikaze drones from the US. Able to strike targets up to 400 kilometers away from land, sea, or air platform. They boost Taiwan's asymmetric capabilities against potential invasion.
The Altius 600M is a kamikaze drone based on the Altius 600 UAV, developed by Area 1 and now made by Anduril Industries. Weighing just 12 kilograms, it can carry 3 to 7 pounds of payload, loiter for up to 4 hours, and strike targets 400 kilometers away. Its modular design supports launch from ground vehicles, helicopters, aircraft, UAVs like the XQ-58A Valkyrie, and ships. It's equipped for ISR, EW, decoy, relay, or kinetic missions and is optimized for one-way precision strikes. Controlled by Anduril's Lattice autonomy system, one operator can manage swarms of drones that coordinate in real time. They can loiter until detecting radar or visual cues, then either orbit or strike, keeping human operators far from danger. The US Army has tested the system under its Air-Launched Effects program, including swarm demonstrations with AH-64 Apaches. These drones will extend Taiwan's strike reach and enable flexible unmanned operations in contested zones. Complementing the Altius, Taiwan also received 685 Switchblade 300s under a $360 million US arms package. Together, they form a nearly 1,000-strong attack drone fleet aimed at creating a drone denial layer across the Taiwan Strait. US defense planners envision this as a hellscape to slow or block Chinese amphibious or air assaults. At home, Taiwan is scaling up its drone industry, producing loitering munitions like the Qianxiang and Overkill FPV drones powered by AI strike software. Yet output, about 8,000-10,000 drones in 12 months, is far below the 180,000 per year target by 2028. Challenges include high costs, limited orders, and reliance on foreign semiconductors. To address this, Taiwan's Defense Armaments Bureau launched a $1.4 billion tender for nearly 49,000 drones between 2026-2027. Still, without procurement certainty and export markets, Taiwan risks remaining dependent on foreign suppliers in a conflict.
At YSAND missiles range in the US, Rheinmetall and Lockheed Martin carry out the first live fire of the Global Mobile Artillery Rocket System, or GMARS, which is compatible with existing HIMARS and M270 launchers. The program aimed to give European force a mobile and long-range precision strike capability.
GMARS is a next-generation rocket artillery system designed for strategic reach, battlefield survivability, and NATO interoperability. Mounted on a Rheinmetall HX8x8 truck, it features a two-pod launcher capable of firing the full range of MLRS family of munition GMLRS, ER-GMLRS, ATACMS, and PRSM, with future compatibility for cruise missiles and guided munitions. This allows for scalable deep strike, interdiction, counter-battery, and air defense suppression missions. Engineered for 24/7 all-weather operations, GMARS offers shoot and scoot capability, firing and relocating quickly without outriggers, reducing vulnerability to counterattacks. Its integrated fire control system, and dual inertial GPS navigation enable precision strikes against static and moving targets across operational and strategic ranges. Weighing under 40 tons, the vehicle reaches speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour and has a 700-kilometer range. Its compact size allows unrestricted road and transport access. Operated by a two-person crew with a third optional seat, GMARS includes a built-in crane for autonomous reloading in any condition, including at night or in poor weather. GMARS bridges the gap between tube artillery and air-delivered strikes. In high-intensity conflicts, it can disrupt logistics, suppress air defenses, and engage time-sensitive targets. In defense, it supports frontline units with rapid, precise fire, even in GPS-contested environments, thanks to its dual navigation setup. Its mobility suits dynamic, maneuver-heavy warfare. Designed for NATO compatibility, GMARS shares components with HIMARS and M270, simplifying joint operations, training, and logistics. It's also modular and future-ready, supporting new munitions and next-gen targeting systems. In early 2025, Rheinmetall and Lockheed Martin hosted a summit with defense officials from 14 countries, showcasing GMARS capabilities. A live-fire demo is planned for summer 2025. Leaders emphasized its operational readiness and strategic value, with retired U.S. Lieutenant General Ben Hodges calling it essential for future conflict scenarios.
On August 5th, the Royal Thai Air Force confirmed the purchase of 4 SAAB Gripen EF multi-role fighter jets, the first phase of a program that will total 12 aircraft by 2035. More advanced than the current Gripen CD models, they will offer greater range, ISR radar and meteor missile capability.
The SAAB Gripen F is a next-generation multi-role fighter equipped with advanced ESA radar, IRST sensors, superior electronic warfare systems, and compatibility with meteor missiles and precision-guided munitions. It offers extended-range high survivability and enhanced performance over the older Gripen CD models, making it ideal for modern, networked air combat. Thailand currently operates 12 Gripen CD jets, 8 single-seat Cs, and 4 twin-seat Ds delivered between 2011 and 2013. Based at Wing 7 in Surat Thani, these aircraft have become the Royal Thai Air Force's primary combat platform, integrated with SAAB 340 AEW&C aircraft and a networked command system. The fleet is regularly tasked with maritime patrols, joint exercises, and quick-reaction air defense missions across Thai airspace and the Gulf of Thailand. A turning point came on July 26, 2025, when Thai Gripen Cs conducted their first confirmed combat mission precision airstrikes against Cambodian artillery positions in response to border shelling near Preah Vihear. This action highlighted the limitations of the current fleet and spurred approval for acquiring the more capable Gripen EF variants. The Gripen E brings major upgrades, including a more powerful F414G engine, the Raven ES-05 AESA radar for better tracking of stealthy targets, and the Skyward G IRST system for passive detection in contested environments. It also features greater fuel capacity, longer range, and a modular avionics system designed for rapid software updates. The two-seat Gripen F is optimized for pilot training, mission coordination, and squadron leadership. Both versions will carry advanced weapons like the Meteor missile, giving Thailand a significant edge over regional rivals. By choosing the Gripen EF, Thailand strengthens its defense ties with Sweden and moves away from US reliance, especially after the failed F-35 bid. With the first 4 jets expected by 2029 and more to follow, the RTAF is ensuring long-term air combat readiness through modern technology and strategic collaboration with SAAB.
Thank you for watching this weekly, as well as our daily reports during the week. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our update. We will see you on Monday with more defense news across land, air and sea.